Donald Trump revealed he uncharacteristically said no to a deal he'd rather have accepted.
Over the weekend, I was offered $2 billion to do a deal in Dubai with a very, very, very amazing man, a great, great developer from the Middle East, Hussein Damak, a friend of mine, great guy.
But back in 2014, before Donald Trump was too busy to decline lucrative business opportunities in the United Arab Emirates, thanks to a deal with that great guy Hussein Sajwani, the CEO of Damak, the Trump family adorned billboards advertising an 18-hole golf course at the heart of a huge real estate development billed as the Beverly Hills of Dubai. Well, Donald Trump drew us all here to look at what he called his vision on an empty piece of land and to find out how it was going. As a BBC reporter out there 2.5 years ago, I was invited to film and meet the man himself as he played to the cameras with a 30-second journey in a golf cart in typical fashion at the Trump-branded multi-billion-pound development. When we sat down together, I was keen to find out how much the billionaire had personally invested in Dubai after it had bounced back from a devastating financial crash 5 years earlier.
I don't talk about how much I invest, but I believe in Dubai, and it's something certainly I would be very happy to invest in.
Can you give us an indication of whether you're dipping your toe in, whether it's your arm, whether it's kind of half your body, something like that?
Well, if you think about it, I have my name at stake also, and it's a very big stake.
Whoa, right down the middle. Yeah, baby. Right down the middle.
After inaugurating this hole on his half-finished golf course in the middle of the desert, the impressively handicapped soon-to-be septuagenarian was so proud of his shot, he wanted the ball framed. So he asked his aide Larry to search through the surrounding sand and find it.
We should get that ball, Larry, and frame it. We should get that ball. I got it. Frame it. Can we maybe the club and the ball? We put it in the clubhouse.
But after all this glitz and glamour, Donald Trump was served up a curveball by a reporter from Vice News at the press conference. He sidestepped allegations that workers on this development were paid less than $200 a month. So I thought I'd try asking about it, but I too ran into problems. I was trying to give you a very open-ended question about workers' rights in this region. If there was something, a stand that you would take or a vision that you'd have.
I think it was made pretty clear on that. Mr. Trump, the cars have been waiting for a long time. I think we need to wrap up.
Okay, well, my last question is about Dubai. Do you not want to answer?
I don't mind answering. Let me answer a couple, and we'll be done with it. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Go ahead. So what's your question?
Well, it's a big issue. I mean, I'm not making this up. I'm not pulling this out of their hat. I mean, this is something that everyone would want to ask the top businessman like yourself. This has got to do with real estate. It's about construction.
Well, look, just to put it in a very short form, I always like to see everybody treated well, and I'm sure that's happening over in Dubai because, you know, the workers are so important to what we're doing and what everybody else is doing, and I love to see people treated well.
But one person he didn't think was treating the American people well back in 2014 was President Barack Obama.
We have a lack of leadership at the top. And the president has not done a good job, and a lot of people are agreeing that. Even his own people are agreeing it has not worked out well for President Obama.
Looking back, perhaps this was his first pitch for the job.
The good news is we have tremendous potential, and with the right leader, this country can turn around so quickly it'll be unbelievable. So I think that will happen. I think eventually we'll get the right person. You don't want it to go too far down, but eventually I think we'll get the right person, and when we do, it'll all straighten out.
America's next president still talks about himself in the third person. Perhaps in front of our very eyes 2.5 years ago, he was doing just that.